If you're being called to share your knowledge, your wisdom, and your experience with the world, this video is for you. In this training, taken from a recent workshop, my business partner reveals the 9-step framework we've used to help thousands of business owners create millions of dollars in online revenue. We also reveal the 4 different business models for creators like you and help you choose the path that best fits your personality. We want to help you thrive and profit in today's digital landscape so you can make your impact and leave your legacy. Let's dive in.
This is what we call our Digital Mentors framework, and it is our 9-step roadmap to take you from where you are to building a digital mentorship business, any type of digital mentorship business. And there's essentially 9 steps that we're going to take you through in 3 phases. The first phase is the planning phase. This is the most important phase. And unfortunately, most digital entrepreneurs and online marketers spend very little time in the planning phase. They don't get clear on their vision. They don't get clear on their market and their messaging. They don't get clear on the proper, correct offers and their offer strategy. They just get right into wanting to make money. They hop right into building funnels because they know that they're just one funnel away. A funnel is not going to help if you haven't crafted your messaging, if you haven't crafted your vision, if you don't even know where you're leading people to. You need to get clarity first. So the first phase is planning. Once we've got a clear plan in place, then we execute. Then we move into the build phase. That's where we concern ourselves with our tech stack and our websites and our product and our fulfillment and our funnels. We establish those things, and we always only focus on our minimum viable product, our MVP. We build our business like software companies build their business. Now, you guys got a phone in your pocket or on your desk? I've got the iPhone 13, I think. I can't even keep up. When they launched, did they launch with the iPhone 13? No, they launched with iPhone 1.0, and every year they made updates and they improved it year after year after year. And I want you to look at your business that way as well, especially as a solo entrepreneur. We can't build our vision in 1 year. We need to take steps to get there. So we're going to come up with a minimum viable product first, test it in the market, get it out there, get a few clients in the door, change a few lives, and then build upon that. Version 2.0, version 3.0, the next offer, the next program, and we grow our business. Once you've established your minimum viable product and you've got the technology in place, we'll show you all how to do that. Then you can get into the marketing, growing that audience, growing your impact, building the engagement through the selling process. And then eventually, some of you will get to the scaling process. Once you have an established business, you've got clientele, you've got marketing that's bringing new customers in. That's when we get into automation, leverage, and paid ads. Anybody here do paid ads before they had consistent income in their business? Anybody ever try that? Did that work out for you? And this is one of the biggest problems that I have seen in this industry for 15 years, is that you've got well-intentioned, most of them, gurus and trainers that are teaching you things that make them money and not you. And they get you doing things in the wrong order, and it doesn't serve you. And that's why we built this 9-step framework, so that you can see the proper order, the proper steps, the proper process that you need to take when growing your business. The planning phase, the building phase, and then the growing phase. And we're going to take you through this process step by step. Now, in this workshop, guess what we're going to be focusing on? We're going to be focusing on the first phase, the planning phase. That's all we're doing in this workshop because it is the most important phase. If you have a clear plan and a good plan, then you can execute and get results. But if your plan is weak, your actions are going to be weak. The sites you set up, the messaging you set up, the funnels you set up, they're going to be weak. And it's going to be very difficult to get traction in your business. So let's focus on the plan. And so the first thing I want to do is to make sure that you understand the model, the business model. Okay, let's take like a 30,000 foot view here, take a big picture and look within the digital education space, within the digital mentorship space. What are the different models? How are people building a business? How are they making money? I broke it down into 4 models, with the 5th model being our recommendation. So let's look at these models. The first model here is the coach, consultant, or facilitator. So this is your basic coaching model business. And this is typically where you're going to be getting paid for one-on-one and group coaching and consulting. So this could literally be in any niche, in any space. And we can guide you through that. If you've got a random, weird, niche thing that you want to do, we can have conversations about that and share with you whether it can be profitable or not. Share with you if it's a viable product or not. And you can even test it in the market before you go out and spend and invest thousands of dollars into your business to prove it to yourself if you can make money with that idea or not. That's what's so cool about this. You don't have to buy a franchise for $100,000 and then see, oh, that didn't work out. You can test these ideas out, which is really awesome. So that's the first business model, is the coaching consultant or facilitator model. The second model is digital courses and virtual education. So this is where you get paid selling digital courses, okay? And online education. Very leveraged because you don't even need to show up. This is the closest thing we've got to cloning you right now. Because instead of showing up, if you're doing one-on-one coaching right now, or you're a professional and you have to see people one-on-one in person, this is the way to clone yourself. Because now you're going to be able to share that knowledge or that expertise or that skill set in a virtual setting. You don't even have to be there. You could be on vacation and people are consuming your content and your courses and you're educating and training them and you're getting paid and you're making an impact and you're sitting on a beach, right? So that's where the digital courses model comes in. The next model is memberships, events, and community. Some of you are really people. You want to build a community. You want to inspire a community. So you might be able to profit through a membership model, a subscription model. Right? That's what we did with MLSP. We had a membership model, hundreds of thousands of members. We served over 15 years, paying us a monthly subscription to be a part of a supportive community. You can hold events, whether they're virtual or in person. Some of you want to do masterminds or retreats, bring people together, change their lives. That's the third model, memberships, events, and community. And the fourth model is the influencer, the celebrity, the author, the speaker, the influencer, the expert, the person who makes an impact with a large audience. You want to grow a large following. You want to write a book, speak on stages. You can get paid through speaking engagements. You can get paid through sponsorships, through promotions, through collaborations. Okay, so those are the four different models, four different ways to make money in this space. And you don't have to do them all. You could just focus on one model, or what we prefer and what we recommend is what we call the digital mentorship model, the digital mentorship method, our method, which is simply combining one or two of these models into a dynamic, comprehensive business where you can profit and you can make an impact in several different ways. And that's really what we're going to be focused on with you guys, is showing you how you can take any one of these models and do what fits you the best. Here's another problem that we found in the digital education space, the digital mentorship space over the last 15 years, is there's a lot of great gurus and a lot of great trainers out there, but they have a very specific model. Have you found that? And they try to fit you into their box. We're going to show you how to make $100,000 a month with high ticket offers. Just do this, this, and this. And what happens? Maybe it didn't work for you. And then you blame yourself. And then you think, what's wrong with me? Why can't I make $100,000 like these guys are making $100,000 selling high ticket? Well, maybe it's not the right fit for you. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe it's not aligned with your strengths, your talents, and your abilities. You guys ever hear Tony Robbins say, find someone successful and just do what they did to be successful? You guys ever hear that saying? I love Tony Robbins. I'm a huge fan of Tony Robbins, but that is wrong. It's simply incomplete, because we have to understand that every single person has different strengths, talents, and abilities. We actually have our own unique game that we should be playing. And I can prove this to you. If you think about some of the most successful people in the world, I'm going to give you 3 examples. Warren Buffett, Oprah Winfrey, and Richard Branson. Think about the ways that they made their wealth, okay? Warren Buffett, risk averse, invests only in value-based, safe companies, no risk. Richard Branson jumps out of airplanes and wants to fly to Mars. He takes lots of risks. He's involved in hundreds of companies. Okay, big risk taker. Oprah Winfrey, how did she make her money? She's a personality. She has her voice. She did it through her voice. Being a star, being a celebrity, being an influencer. through her personality. Could you imagine if Warren Buffett was told to follow Oprah's model? Well, you found Oprah, she's successful. Just do what she did to be successful and you'll be fine, Warren. Can you imagine that? Warren Buffett trying to copy Oprah Winfrey? How successful do you think he'd be? Okay. So you can't just copy anybody you see out there. You need to first realize what your strengths, talents, gifts, and abilities are, where you should be focused, what your best model is. And that's why we can't fit you into a box. We want to help you guide yourself to your best business model. You got to figure that out on your own. We can guide you, we can mentor you, we can give you assistance. We can highlight some of your strengths and empower you to believe in yourself. But in the end, you've got to decide, what is my best model? What is going to work for me? And we can guide you through those decisions.
If you want us to personally guide you through some of those decisions, check out all the resources and the links in the description in this video. Make sure to give us a thumbs up on this video, leave a comment, share with your friends, and smash that subscribe button. We hope you use the value and the knowledge you gained from this video and actually apply it in your business to get better results. And we'll see you in the next training video.